This video is one in a series of videos addressing some of the misconceptions students have with respect to whole number operations. This particular video addresses an inadequate understanding of number statements when not presented in the conventional form. The question on the screen is a simple division problem where a student has to divide 250 by 50 and enter the answer in the given blank. Students are taught how to solve such problems by the time they reach class 5, sometimes even earlier. Mindspark data has shown that out of the 9,000 students of class 4 and class 5 that attempted this particular question, 78% got it correct. Does a student's ability to solve questions such as the one shown above really prove that he or she has understood the concept of division or the meaning of the given expression? What would happen if the same question was given to students in a different form? A form where they were asked what number must be divided by 50 to give an answer of 5. Would students who were able to answer the first question necessarily be able to answer the second? Let's look at some examples of such questions to see how students perform when asked questions like this. The following question was asked to class 5 students in an asset paper. Students were required to find the number to be entered in the blank, such that this number divided by 100 would be equal to 50. The correct answer in this case is option D, that is 5,000. The performance data of over 7,700 students who answered this question has been shown below. Only about 23% of the students selected the correct option. 60% of the students chose option A, that is 2. It is likely that these students merely saw the division sign and divided the larger number by the smaller number without understanding what the meaning of the given statement was. The item response curve shown here shows us the severity of the misconception. In this case, the x-axis represents the total score obtained by students on the asset paper. The maximum score that can be obtained is 40. The y-axis shows the percentage of students selecting a particular option. Remember that option D is the correct answer and option A is the most common wrong answer. Over 60% of the students who obtained a total score between 10 and 20 selected option A, that is 2. Even among students who obtained a total score between 30 to 40, around 20% still selected option A, showing that interpretation of the number statements is problematic for students across different ability levels. Let's look at another example of the same type. The following question shows that this misunderstanding exists as students move on to a higher class as well. This question was asked to class 6 students in an asset paper. Students were required to find the number to be entered in the blank such that this number divided by 100 would give us an answer of 20. The correct answer in this case is option D, which is 2000. The performance data of over 27,000 students who answered this question has been shown below. Only 23% of the students selected the correct option. 67% of the students chose option A, that is 5. As was the case in the previous question, it is likely that students selected option A because they saw the division sign and applied their usual method of dividing the larger number by the smaller one. The pattern of the students' responses can be seen using the item response curve shown above. Remember that option D is the correct option and option A is the most common wrong answer. From this graph, we can see that among students having the total score between 0 to 20 on the asset paper, the percentage of students selecting the common wrong answer, which is A, is above 60%. Even in the case of students obtaining a total score of 30, about 30% still selected the wrong answer, implying that this misconception is quite widespread and not entirely dependent on a student's ability level. So how do we remediate this? Possible ways of addressing these concerns would be to stress on the concept of division rather than the procedural method of solving division problems. This can be done by using what are called math stories or word problems with real-life application. So instead of saying 25 divided by 5, one can say that 25 chocolates are to be divided between 5 students. Another way of presenting the same problem would be to say that a teacher had a certain number of chocolates that were divided equally among 5 students. Each student received 5 chocolates. How many chocolates did the teacher have to begin with? Yet another way of addressing this misconception would be to constantly present problems that are not in the conventional format of A divided by B is equal to blank, so that they understand the concept as a whole instead of just becoming familiar with a particular notation. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it helped.